Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. We're here with another episode of Mind Bending Loop de Loop. Last time on Mind Bending Loop de Loop, we have our first victim, or a stranger. Someone really needs to talk to Byron and Yanchi about this, about killing children. It's one of the interesting things that in films and TV, it's something that is typically avoided, especially in more darker themed shows and horror, for example. I think the last major film that actually did something like that was the It movies, and people were, just okay. They went there, they actually went there. They killed a child the first few minutes of the movie, which was a given. If Stephen King kind of does that as well. So, but on film and TV, it's something that it rarely happens. It's like, okay, killing children, but it adds a layer of, this is a story that needs to be taken seriously, and Auntie and Baron clearly have no AC going there, with Dark missing kids showing up dead, and our first victim in 1899. The sweet kid, because I did like her. She seemed very perceptive, and she was one of our translators actually. She was communicating between Mara and her family, and so she wanted to be a doctor like Mara and everything, and nope, snuffed out by Daniel. Still very much a mystery. Climbed aboard our ship at the end of episode 1, and no clue what his purpose is, but he does seem to be interested in the kid that they retrieved from the Prometheus. I am still holding on to my theory that our passengers that we're following are the passengers from the Prometheus, and we are following their, I guess, some mental construct that they have. We're seeing their experiences at on the ship itself, even though they've already sort of had the experience, sort of thing. And at the end of the last episode, we saw everyone's faces on some monitors. So I feel someone is monitoring their inner thoughts to kind of understand what they experienced in the triangle. So I think some of them, I'm not sure if it's everyone, but some of them are still in the mental institution, and that's what we're seeing unfold before us. Wild theory, I know, but pieces are coming into place. That's the strongest theory that I have currently, and we'll see how that goes. It'll change, I'm sure, as time goes on, because I think where the writers are concerned, it's never as obvious as it appears to be initially. So that might be what I'm thinking now, but I don't know if that'll hold up later. I do think Mara's father is involved in this somehow. I think perhaps he owns the company, and he's sending these ships on this route deliberately, because he wants to understand what is happening there. Just perhaps these people are given the letter. People who have lost something or are trying to find something were given these letters, and as a way of hope. Okay, you can find what you're looking for in this at this destination, and so they came aboard, and here we are. But I'm really thoroughly enjoying the series so far. All right, just before we get started, if you want to support the channel, take a second to hit the like and subscribe button. But without further ado, let's get to episode 3. All right, first episode we started with Mara. The second was with Captain. I really need to figure out his name. I don't remember if it's been said. Surely it has. Anyhow, who are we beginning with this episode? Is this the Japanese woman? Yeah, it is. All right. I'm feeling stronger about my theory, guys. I'm feeling stronger about my theory, especially with these openings. There are 8 episodes. How many? Well, we have a lot more characters than just 8, but I'm sure that these key characters, symbols also on her code. So she's one. The couple, or the woman, is one who's married to Lucien, because of the earrings that she had. So the symbol will tell us, which one of these are mental patients. I'm assuming they're all patients, but we'll see.
mother and I were just discussing the fortunate circumstance the shipping turned around.
So she was taking her to be sold, and she's found a client on the ship.
Opportunity.
I guess Lucien accepted her offer. So again, so she speaks German, she speaks French, and she speaks Japanese. Very interesting character. It's okay. She's trying to get her daughter to a better life. I get it. But I'm curious to know what they're running away from. And interestingly, how did they all come to be in Europe to begin with? So a lot of questions.
There's no sign of bruising. Looks like natural causes to me.
She was healthy. Oh, it's this asshole. I didn't even realize. It's not emotions. She saw
Never
her.
heard of Darwin.
Just physically fine. Although there are exceptions, of course. But
Process of natural selection.
you know, why are you still here?
Clean out the bad seeds.
Then why are you still here, man? Gods. You've got to tell them. Someone has to.
Ihr behaltet das für euch.
Oh, really?
Aber Captain, sollten wir nicht der Familie Bescheid geben?
Not the right move, Captain.
Jemand muss den Befehl gegeben haben, die Geschwindigkeit zu drosseln.
I mean, you sent them to sink the ship.
Zuerst die Kompasse und jetzt der Nebel.
Fog
Nicht mehr navigieren.
rolling in.
Was sollen wir tun?
Wir bleiben auf Position. Warten, bis der Nebel sich gelichtet hat.
Start the ship again. Think eventually the crew's gonna have enough. He's already going against the company's wishes, so. Now, after we're done with this, we need to find a show or movie that this actor is in where he's nothing but happy.
I know the ship inside out. This is not supposed to be. Whatever happened with the Prometheus, the captain must have written it down.
You didn't find any logs when you get there. Okay.
I'm coming with you.
I hope you guys know what you're doing. And I think it's a mistake not to tell them. You know, imagination goes wild and they'll start to think all manner of things. They can't find her. Yeah. Yeah.
Far. You're not til at finde Ada. Anker. Jeg sind drin.
I don't think prayer is gonna do much here. What is she doing? Inspecting her for her client?
Lie down.
Such a hypocrite. Poor girl.
Interesting. Are you still a virgin? Considering you're meant to be one of my best girls. I find that very surprising.
One of her best girls. But she's been working with her for a while then.
I don't like to be deceived. But I do like to be surprised.
Yeah, I think she's just gonna try to leverage this for more money.
More now.
Yeah.
I think you knew what this job was when you took the other girl's place.
What did they do with Jerome? We haven't seen him since.
Prometheus zurücklassen. Und die Kerberos wieder auf Kurs.
I'm concerned they might just leave his ass if he goes to the ship. Although I get the impression that they won't be able to leave this fog. All right, leave him. Let's go. Set a course. Yeah, I mean, I don't blame this guy. The captain is behaving erratically, and he's been standing by him up to this point, even when he probably shouldn't. What was that? Interesting. Why didn't the stranger get his little insect to open this door for him? If he was so desperate to get to the kid. Is there something under a passage under there as well? Okay, apparently there is. Yeah, loss appears to be what has driven everyone here. Yeah, she said she took the place of one of her other girls.
你而家開心嗎？我一直都想保護你，想你有更好嘅生活。
更好嘅生活？你淨係識得困住我咋？次次啲男人上船嚟揾我哋，我都要你。
I need some more backstory on these two. What does she mean?
以前至少你唔使出賣自己啊！
有咩大不了啫？我睇你做都睇到見慣見熟啦。
Okay, her mother was
我知
in a
點做噶
brothel.
啦。
你會墮落到我呢個地步，
She wants something different for you. Why is she so willing to go into this? Oh.
我淨係想佢瞓着啫，已經太遲。
What did you do, Lingy? So that's why they're running. She accidentally killed a girl. I guess maybe she wanted to take her place based on what the other woman said. And ended up killing her.
停手啊！我喺裏面啊！我喺你停啊！
That's an interesting perspective. Lost a part of herself that day.
Co się stało?
Oleg. Man, I made so many good calls from that initial photo.
Zimno ci? Jestem Oleg. Oleg.
Lingy.
Help her hide? Although I don't know why she'd be hiding from her mom.
andre skipet der ute. Og det er jo forbanna. Og nå har den gutten som de brakte ombord, brakt den forbannelsen med seg.
And they're not completely off. Oh, why is he
Og
here?
hvorfor ellers skulle han og alle passasjerer fremdeles være i live?
Did he come to tell them? That would be interesting because, initially he seemed like such a brute. So I don't know. But he did seem to want to tell the family about what happened to Ada. Yeah. Maybe I misread him.
Haben deine Schwester gefunden.
Regardless of how I feel about him, especially with the Jerome thing, he's doing the right thing here.
Hvem har gjort det her?
Ein Arzt hat sie untersucht. Er weiß nicht, was genau passiert ist.
Keep taking her back. They should have an opportunity to grieve, but I'm not sure it's a great idea to take a body down there.
Mira lo que ha traído la marea.
Oh, go away, will you?
Tienes que dejar de
He's
pensar,
about to
empezar a pensar.
get some bad news. He's just interested in, damaged people because it makes him feel superior.
Todos llevamos máscara. Todos fingimos.
And who are you really?
A mí me obligaron a esconder quién soy toda mi vida. Yo no escogí mi máscara. Mi madre lo hizo por mí.
Oh man, your sister's missing. This is... Yeah. Is it? Surprised they didn't check for it the first time they made the trip over. It's not there. Same passage.
That's one here as well.
Or it's just the same ship. It's blocked as well. Where did he end up? Oh, it's Danielle. So he knew he'd be here. Yeah, so is it the same person?
Did you find it? To carry something.
Put in the new communication system and they refurbished everything. This side, the triangle. It's the ship company's symbol.
Wiem, że to nie jest pierwsza klasa, ale... A jak jesteś głodna, to ja mogę coś przynieść. To nie jest problem, mogę po coś pójść. To poczekaj tutaj. Ja zaraz przyjdę.
It's not normal fog. Last time they went to the ship, something came aboard. Oh. Oh, that's the girl she killed. Okay, pieces are coming together. So she was one of the girls that worked at the brothel. The other woman in the green dress, she's supposed to be one of her best. And I guess they swapped places after she ended up killing Mimi.
你唔戥我開心咩？我終於有機會離開呢度。點解又再係咁㗎？你講緊咩啊？
But why did she kill her? Or did she wanted to take her place so she could leave this life, I guess? Yeah, I think that's it.
我見過我媽媽，佢哋呢度嗰啲男人飲佢哋次次都會醒返㗎。我淨係想你瞓着啫。
Yeah. Ah.
今次醒返啊
！Co się stało?
我做咗一件好錯嘅事，呢件和服唔屬於我㗎。
Yeah, I mean, she got to go. But at what cost?
我哋唔可以有夢想㗎，我哋係唔可以有夢想㗎。
Yeah, while you were busy jerking off some rich dude, found your sister. You know, and the last time when she went missing, she asked him to play with her and he didn't, you know, so it's gonna hit him hard.
Ściągnę dół.
R.I.P. Ada. I think this guy, you know, he's had it. I think he's gonna leave the captain or something. Wait, was that real? I thought for a second he was hallucinating. I guess Daniel has been busy.
They put this here as well. But on the covers it never worked.
I think his second mate might know why.
Picked up to the ship, it doesn't explain wherever it went. How hot do these get?
Up to 900 degrees Celsius.
Chromated generates that kind of temperature.
You think they burned the bodies?
You have to look out for tiny fractures of bones and teeth.
But why? Oh, the log?
How would that have survived? Passenger list. Why hide it?
Have you found something?
Why lie? Okay. But she's acting weird. I heard. Oh, okay, she came back. It's not your fault. You didn't kill anyone. And it's not a great position that either of them are in. I think that's the opposite of what the mom wants. She wants you to dream of something else. Okay, he has one as well.
Tu veux que je t'accompagne?
Not today, he doesn't.
No.
I mean, she's trying. You're gonna screw up your marriage, Lucien. Although, didn't seem to have been going all that great. Initially, anyway. She also has one. I was right! They all have one.
Arrête. T'es pas obligé de faire ça, c'est parce que je...
Oh,
j'aimerais
that's
juste
surprising.
réfléchir un petit moment. Si tu veux bien. Toute ma vie, j'ai voulu exactement ça. La première classe. Les beaux vêtements. Ça n'a plus aucune importance.
He has some sort of illness.
Pas peur. Ça dure jamais longtemps.
Should have taken your medicine. What the hell, man? What is going on? Seems like he's having some sort of seizure. Hopefully not. It's not something fatal. I think she has enough bodies in her past. She doesn't need this trouble.
You haven't said a word since we left the premises.
And why are you hiding things from her, Captain?
Better not tell anyone where we were.
Okay, so the bodies were real.
Irgendwas hat da drüben alle umgebracht. Und jetzt passiert das Gleiche hier. Warum wollte die Reederei, dass wir das Schiff versenken? Vielleicht sollte, was auch immer da drauf ist, nicht von da runter.
He's making a lot of sense. But I get the impression that this guy is getting instructions from someone else. We did see him punching some codes earlier. He's doing something. Which is why he doesn't appear to want to object to anything the captain is doing. Okay, I guess he's doing his own thing. Okay.
Auf unserem Schiff sterben Menschen wie die Fliegen. Und Was?
team up
Macht der
between
Captain?
the crew and the people in the lower decks.
Ich sage, wir kämpfen. Bring die Kerberos zurück auf Kurs. Wer kämpft mit mir?
Yeah, okay. I guess we're doing it. Who thought it was a good idea to give these people guns on a ship? No, knows what she's doing. What say you, Oleg?
Hey, du, Oleg!
Doesn't seem to like him. Oh, damn it. It's not making it. What's the thing hitting people in the head? Well, maybe he'll be reunited with Jerome. Oh, okay. Got that right.
Ramiro, no te vas a creer lo que está pasando ahí fuera.
Ramiro found your sketch. Have you found my replacement?
¿Estás escuchando lo que te quiero decir? Que vamos a conseguir lo que queríamos. El barco va a dar la vuelta. A lo mejor yo no lo quiero. ¿Te ha venido la regla o qué?
What? Because you're nothing to him. What? You know, I don't understand how people fall for guys like this. Like, he's not even being coy about it. He treats you like you're nothing.
Yo maté a un hombre. Yo le arrebaté a alguien su puta vida y ahora me he visto con sus ropas y todo por ti porque no te puedes controlar.
Ah, that's what happened. You threw your life away for him.
No puedes cambiar la naturaleza.
And you believed it.
Yo soy quien soy. Tú eres quien eres. Nada va a cambiar eso. ¿A dónde vas? Voy a hacer lo correcto. Voy a avisar al capitán.
Warned the captain about what? Oh, okay. About the mutiny, I guess. Not sure it even matters. So captain doesn't exactly have anyone behind him at the moment, except Morrow. Why is he hiding this page? Ah. I knew it, man. These are the passengers of the Prometheus. All of you are.
Lock yourself in the cabin. I told you. People aren't going to sit still and just let it happen.
I think we're experiencing what exactly happened on the Prometheus. I don't know how this is going to end.
Fada, Ramiro. Eles querem virar o barco de volta para os Estados Unidos.
Too late. I'm the captain now. What is that? Okay. Yeah, that's why that's on the ship. Oh. Okay. All right. Episode 3 of 1899. Things have started to pick up. Not that they need to. I've been enjoying the calm before the storm for the first few episodes, but you know, we have bodies, we have people dying now, several people. It was just Ada in the last episode, but whatever it is that Daniel is seeking, I'm not sure what he's doing to these people, because from what the doctors have said, you know, it seems they've just stopped. There's no signs of struggle, no bruises, no broken bones, no blood, nothing. So I'm not sure whether they're actually dead or not, or if it's a case where they can be found again. Yeah, let's say that. But one of the more important things in this episode, though, was we had a third opening. The first episode was Mara, the second was the captain, and the third is Ling Yi. And it's giving more credibility to my theory. I'm hoping I'm right that these are the characters that that are perhaps in the mental institution. I think they are the passengers from the Prometheus, or perhaps the surviving members from the Prometheus. I don't think everyone survived, but I think a select few people survived from the Prometheus, and they are now in a mental facility, and we're experiencing what exactly transpired on the ship. Not sure how Daniel plays into this and his new contraption that just teleported the ship. I don't know. He obviously has some relation to the boy that they found on the Prometheus. I don't know. I'm not sure which way I'm going with that theory as yet. Whether the boy is Daniel or Daniel is actually Mara's brother. She said they were talking about the captain in the last scene that we had with the two, and he says to her specifically that he lost something. So I do wonder whether he's the brother, and because she was the one that was on the Prometheus that vanished and then came back, and maybe she came back different, and perhaps he, the brother, is trying to save her in some way. I'm not sure how the device on the ship comes into play as yet, or that insect that he carries around with him. But I do very well think the fact that he's chosen specifically to speak only to her, he seems to be trying to protect her. He gave the triangular, puzzle to her specifically as well. So I think there is a strong possibility that that Lucien is not Lucien, sorry, that that Daniel and the boy are the same, or Daniel is in fact her brother who's trying to save her. I don't think it's time travel, really. I think it's more, the specific locations that they received from the Prometheus or the Kerberos, because I think it's the same ship. It's just moving through perhaps some sort of dimensional pocket, or something to that effect. But yeah, and clearly the company, is very much aware of it, which is why the device exists on the ship. And I think someone is trying to explore how to use the triangle to their benefit. I'm not sure who is yet. I'm sure Mara's father has a part to play in it, but we'll see how that plays out. Now, we did have a strong focus on Ling Yi this episode, and it opened with her a flashback to her past, and then we explored that a bit further with her discussion with her mom as well, and how she came to be in this position. She's in effect, her mother worked in a brothel all her life, and she has seen what her mother has done as a profession, and a friend of hers was given an opportunity to travel to the US as a performer, I guess, but based on what the woman said, I'm guessing that it was prostitution. And she felt as though, okay, I can do this, and she wanted to take her friend's ticket, and she, in error, gave her too much, and accidentally killed her. So it's a sad thing. It's completely, she's fully responsible for what happened. There's no arguing that. But it's a case of her desperately wanting to escape that life, and finding herself in that situation. It's unfortunate. And I guess her mother decided, okay, if you're going, I will come and I will try to help you. It's tough. I think her mother feels some guilt because because of her life choices. She felt as though this was her only option. her daughter, I mean, felt as though this was her, her only option. Okay, I had to escape this way, and there was no other alternative. And she lost her friend, and now she's in this position where she may be sold off to someone. And surprisingly, Lucien didn't want to engage in sexual activities. He just wanted, I guess, someone to talk to. I'm not sure why he couldn't just speak to his wife. She thinks he could get back to his family, I suppose, whatever the case might be. I'm not clear how to feel about his wife just yet. I sympathize with her based on their interaction so far, but he has said, you don't have to pretend to be something you're not anymore. And I feel as though there's more to her than what we've understood so far. But likewise, we have a similar theme with Angel and Ramiro, who have revealed, just what exactly they are running from. And it seems Ramiro killed a man, perhaps in defense of Angel, and I don't know why. Angel is not a good person. I've spent 5 minutes listening to him in the very first episode, and I knew he was not a good person. But circumstances, people find themselves in positions all the time, and you want to believe that this person is good or has your best interests at heart, and often they don't. And unfortunately, Ramiro found himself in that position. Ramiro seems to generally be a decent person, but he's not on the hook for murder because of Angel, and Angel is ready to discard him in exchange for someone else, Cresta, who has now caught his attention. And that family, we have a mutiny on our hands now. Not sure what will happen with the captain. I think they will try to sail to the US now, but I think it's impossible, especially with the fog. I think that's the purpose of it. Well, not just the fog, Daniel just teleported them to somewhere else, so we'll see how that goes. I don't think they will be able to return or go to their destination. I think that's a given at this point. But I'm happy to see that a lot of my theories from that initial video are coming true. We had that scene with Jerome and Lucien's wife. I really need to learn her name. With Jerome and Lucien's wife, I think something potential is going to happen between those two. I did get Oleg and Lingy, although she seems to be weaving between Oleg and Lucien at the moment. But I think initially in my analysis, I did pick up on something between both Oleg and Lingy. And they had a nice moment, but of course it's not going to last. Oleg is now locked in the barracks along with Jerome. Glad to see he's still alive. They didn't kill him, but they're in for a rough time, being on the wrong side. Well, I mean, Jerome isn't even on anyone's side. He just wants to get out of a terrible situation. But he really should have just run. He seems to be a very good fighter though, so I do wonder what his story is. Whether he was drafted in some sort of military or something of that effect. We did see him return something to Lucien, but I was confused because they said that he took the coat from the crew's quarters, the uniform from the crew's quarters. So why would he have something that belongs to Lucien unless he got the uniform and then he took up Lucien's coat? Maybe I'm really not sure. But I'm sure we'll get more information on that as time goes on. Yeah, so a lot of revelations this episode. The captain found a passenger list with Mara on it, so still sticking to my theory that these are our passengers from the Prometheus. Some of them survived, and currently they're being monitored. Their mental state and what we're exploring is in their minds, and this is an after effect of traveling through the triangle. As I said, I'll need to refine that theory as we get more information, but that's what I'm leaning towards for the moment. But yeah, I guess in the next episode we'll see where we end up. All right, guys, be sure to post down below in the comments. Let me know what your thoughts are on this episode of 1899. Remember to hit that like and subscribe button if you want to support the channel, and I'll see you for the next one.